We have Colleen Quigley here, who will be hopefully leading the gym session.
Oh, no. I'm just here to follow you.
She's more advanced than me. She's been with Bowerman longer. But she is newly crowned national champion in the mile, I was going to say 1500, but the mile. And she's an Olympian in the steeplechaser. And why are you laughing?
In the steeplechaser?
In the steeplechase. There we go. This is why we have her around. I'm telling you, she knows more.
Keep things straight.
Yes. So we are going to do a gym session, kind of show you what we do as the Bowerman babes. A lot of them
Typical
are doing
Monday.
It over there. But yeah, we're going to go through a Monday session.
Let's do it. Starting with walking drills. And then balancing, some core, upper body, circuit. Ooh, we have ladders today. I didn't even see that. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I never do the walking drills in the right order, do you?
No, I just do whatever.
Just do whatever I think of. All right, this one's always first. Oh gosh.
What do you call this one? High knee to butt kick?
High knee to quad stretch, I don't know. A little bit of balance work too.
Yeah. How many do you do, Colleen? I normally do like 5 each.
I don't know, we're always talking and I'm just kind of go halfway across the room and then switch. Just follow whoever's in front of me.
We had a run this morning, and so I always find I'm really bad at the balance afterwards.
Just a little tired.
Run. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always worse at balancing when I'm like really tight, because I'm just focusing on stretching, I guess.
How many days a week do you guys do gym? 3
times a week. Little different sessions each time, though. It's not the same thing every day. Depending on if we're working out the next day, going hard the next day, then our gym session will be a little easier. Don't want to get like sore.
I'm gonna flip.
Yeah, I think that's enough. Next one is pigeon, right?
Yep.
I need this one bad. My IT Vans.
Oh, you're good at that side. You had a pretty good.
Yeah, this side is my bad side.
Yeah.
My right hip and
glute. Like I can never get my knee down like you can.
Yeah, shove it down there.
And Pascal always tells me I need to get my knee in line with my hip, which I'm pretty bad at as well.
My right hip is always jammed.
Right when you started strength, when were you like, go through this and you're like, wow, that was a lot?
I was just so confused. Everything has, so Pascal will either like tell us or email it to us. And so he emails this to us and I look at it and I'm like, what's
you don't know
pigeon?
what anything
it
means.
Says pigeon.
Yeah.
I go, I have no idea what pigeon is. And so I would have no clue what to do. But now that I've been doing it for
now you know what the code is.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Did you ever do gym stuff in triathlon?
No, I did like, you know what we do on the days that we don't have gym?
Just like stretching.
Yeah, like I would do that sort of
band
thing.
work.
Gym.
Yeah. Must be nice. But you were also working out 3 times as much as you do now.
I obviously think this is nicer, else I wouldn't have switched.
Yeah? Okay. Because it's like a T-spine thing, right? Like look back. I need this for my upper body too. I have bad T-spine mobility.
I think all runners do.
And this is a good balance one too. Sometimes I do these barefoot.
Ooh.
Really work my foot muscles.
What shoes? Tell us about the shoes you wore today and why you chose them for this gym session.
For the session or for the run for the gym session?
Gym.
I'm wearing the Nike Epic Reacts, the 2nd edition, and I don't run in them. They're technically, I mean, some people run in them, but I don't run in them. I don't think they're like supportive enough for me. But I like them for the gym. To me, they're more like a free. That's what you're wearing, right?
Yeah, I love the frees for gym work.
They're so, like the bottoms are so flexible, you can like bend them in half.
Yeah.
So that's not enough stability for me for running. But I like how free they are for, like my foot can be super mobile for gym stuff. They're very comfy. I'm wearing them without socks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just didn't bring clean socks. I didn't want to wear my sweaty ones on the run. Okay, what do we have next?
Warrior?
Sure. What do you call this one?
I call it walking warrior. Is that the one down on the ground?
I don't know. Hip flexor stretch. I guess it's kind of like warrior if you're doing yoga. Like, this is warrior for yoga, right? So.
What shoes are you wearing, Gwen?
The Nike Freeze RN.
Nike Free Run.
Yeah, run. I like them for a gym because.
Those are the fly knits, right?
Yeah, fine upper. I just like them, like Colleen was saying, like a lot of times we're actually going to do balance work after we do these walking drills, and I think working on your balance is good to get just all those little muscles in your ankle so that hopefully you don't roll an ankle.
Foot strength is good for like when you're rolling through your foot in a stride to be able to come off more strong and powerfully and push off the ground with more power.
Hey, Talbot. Colleen told me you had a super fan run into you at dinner the other night.
It happened. We were sitting at dinner, me and Talbot, outside downtown Portland, Oregon. And over here, Olympian over here at the table. And who did she say? Are you Talbot? And I was like, is this happening right now? Triathlete, super fan, Talbot Cox. He's famous.
The triathlon world's just so small, so people can recognize them.
Should do these guys?
Oh, yeah.
It was hilarious. She was, super. She's like, I follow you on Instagram. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it always happens in a. Does that happen to you guys in a plane?
No.
I guess he's more
I always
famous
look
than
like
us.
trash when I'm on the planes. I hope people don't recognize
It
me.
usually happens more than likely because I will leave a race site.
Excuse me, Marielle, we're doing something in here.
Oh, those are
Marielle just wants to be part of the video.
That's what we should use for the tug of war.
Oh yeah, we can do that
Brilliant.
too. This is Marielle Hall making an appearance. No! Also a 2016 Olympian in the 10K, Team USA.
But wait, did that not happen to you a lot when you were leaving like IT races?
Well, when you're leaving a race, it's different.
But think about
Right, this was not in a setting where it was like there were track people or triathlon people. This was like at a random burrito spot on 23rd in Portland, Oregon on a random Friday night.
I'm just more mad because Talbot, you didn't tell me about it.
He's so humble. It happens to him all the time. He didn't even think about it. He was like, oh yeah, that happens on a daily basis.
Are you serious?
I never said that. First, can we stop real quick and tell us what the stretch is?
I don't know. This is like another hip flexor stretch, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel it in like high hammy on this side and like hip flexor on this side. You engage your glute on the back leg to really drive the hip down.
Are you trying to put pressure on your front foot, or what are you putting pressure at?
Yeah. I mean, your weight is, it's like a lunge. You would have your, 90-degree angle here. And then you can, with this glute, push your hip down in the back.
Yeah, man, that's a good tip. I've never used that, and it really gets your hip
engage your glute, yeah. Ooh. Gosh, I'm teaching Gwen things over here.
I told you, you're more experienced than me.
I've been doing walking drills for 4 years now. Such a pro. Oh. Okay, maybe these guys?
Oh, yeah. This is the one that took me the hardest to learn, which way you lean.
Oh, yeah.
But you
always lean away from the hip.
Over,
yep.
Then you go away from that one that you've crossed over. I don't know how else to describe that.
Yeah.
But this is working on like kind of, it's supposed to be an IT band stretch. Mm-hmm. I feel it in my core.
Side? Really?
Yeah.
I don't feel it in my side at all. I feel it in like my hip.
But somebody said to also like really, to get the IT band stretch, like move your butt out.
Yeah, like hip, like almost the bottom leg can be bent too.
Ah.
Like that changes the stretch a little bit if you lock it out versus if you bend the bottom leg a little bit. Changes where you get the stretch out.
So because I don't feel it in the IT band,
I feel like you should bend your leg then.
Yeah, but which IT band are you feeling it in? The back one?
Yep, the outside one. Yep. I hope people like my hot pink tights.
I'm just mad you didn't wear your matching hot pink crop top.
I was thinking about it. I thought that might be too much. My sports bra is kind of matching.
Yeah.
It's an outfit. Like, it's a look. I'm not going to lie.
My mom told me that how old is she? 50, 60
She's
year old.
hip.
She is hip, but I mean, she's giving me fashion advice. She told me that it's really in right now to wear matching colors.
Like a whole matchy.
Yeah, because like
outfit.
sometimes I wear, pink sweatpants, matching sweat top.
Yeah, because Nike sends us those too. They'll send
I know.
us the whole sweatsuit that is one. I never wear it that way though.
I do.
But
I don't, not
if
because of
Mrs.
fashion.
Jorgensen says to do it, then
Yeah, I know, then you gotta do it.
I gotta do it.
How often
Those
do you
Midwest
guys-
moms, they know their fashion.
How often do you guys get big old get up shipments from Nike?
Two
two
big
big
ones a
ones.
year, and then just random ones throughout the year whenever they
But it's a lot.
feel like it. It is a lot. Okay, what are we forgetting? These?
Yep, walking tee. I did a lot of these this morning before my run.
Oh, you did? These are very hard for me. It's hard for me to get my outside hip to like drop down and be flat. Like this, this is super easy, right? Oops. This is super easy, but to come down like that is really hard for me.
I said the exact same thing this morning.
Do you feel like that you would get injured if you didn't do this 3 times a week?
I think there's, you can't always prevent injury, but I think you can do a lot of things to mitigate your chances of getting injury. And I think strength is a really great way to help mitigate the chances of getting injured. And I also just think it helps you perform better because we do it after a run, and I think a lot of times doing strength with good form after a run when you're fatigued helps you perform better because
tired.
you're like working the muscles and having good form when you're fatigued. What do you think,
Yeah,
Colleen?
retweet.
Colleen, the other day, I said something to the group and she said RT.
And in the group message, and all the old people in the group message, all the marathoners were like, SOS, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. So we're pretty old.
And then I think I sent a grandma emoji.
I get made fun of a lot for going to bed early. And so this is side to side.
Oh God, I made this one too.
Ooh.
Uh,
Can you explain what we're doing, Colleen?
This is for your adductors. I would say to push your butt back
Yeah, I always.
and make sure you're not like over up here, you're like really leaning, like you would squat, you would never squat with your knees over your feet. Same idea for this. And then you just got a little hop in between, stick your butt out. Feel
I always like this
really
one.
good on the insides of my legs.
Yeah.
I like this one too.
It's just fun to do.
Yeah. I mean, we do it both ways. Come back. Oh, tap it. We have the same shoes on.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Don't we? I think yours might be version 1.
maybe so. I think so.
Same thing now.
Court's still running.
Yeah, I think she got a late start. She slept in a little, maybe.
Frankenstein's?
Frankenstein's. Boop.
It's just what Hammy kicks.
I don't know if Paskey calls them Frankensteins, but we call them Frankensteins for BTC Youth Club.
Yeah.
So then that's what I call them too.
Colleen and I have different tactics. You're doing the one arm, I'm doing 2 arms.
Trying to hoist it. I'm really bad at these. I have bad hamstring
Yeah,
flexibility.
the goal is just to like kick as high as you can, but you don't want to pull a muscle.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then,
definitely a little tentative because of that. Courtney, when she does it, she's like,
she's a gymnast.
yeah, she did gymnastics for a long time.
So we
It
did
definitely
straight
counts.
leg kick, and now we're doing,
Like angled.
yeah, to the side.
Get more like the outside of the hammy on this one. I need to fix my hair. It's going crazy.
We'll take a break, I'll look at the thing. Make
Did
sure
we
didn't
miss
fix
any
it.
of them?
Well, we need,
Oh, we need these.
yep, and then
Toe touches, 3-way toe touches, and then
inchworms.
inchworms to end. So those ones you do toes pointed forward, toes pointed out, toes pointed in. There's just 3 directions. Just take a little step between each one. Gwen, tell us what you're going to do tomorrow.
A workout?
A workout.
You too, right? Or
Yeah, me too.
we don't get our workouts.
Big day for both of us.
I know. We don't get our workouts, so Colleen was complaining this morning.
We're doing a workout. We have no idea what it is. We don't know what time we're starting. We don't know how many miles we're going to get in.
But we know.
We know we're going to be working hard.
That's right.
That's all we need to know, I guess.
I kind of like not knowing, though.
Oh, I wish we could know. I wish I had, like, the plan.
Now, inchworm.
Yep.
I'm sure Colleen's way better at this than me. What do you think the goal of inchworm is, Colleen?
Kind of like a core exercise for me. It's like kind of like a pike in a plank. So when you're here, you're like planking, pike up, use your core to like push yourself up. And then you get a hamstring stretch too. I'm always trying to pull my shoulder blades back and down when I do this and not like hike up my shoulders up into my ears,
Which I'm really bad at.
Yeah, I'm bad at that. What do we have next? Balance?
I think so.
Our balance routine has changed a little bit over the years. We used to do it kind of differently.
Huh. What'd you used to do?
We used to go on a one of those like half Bosey ball things.
Yep.
And do like, I don't know, pass the weight around things and stuff. But now, yeah, I don't know, it's just different. I think it's good to mix things up and have your body continue to like adapt to different exercises so you don't get bored, and then you have different stimulus always to work the muscles in different ways.
So why'd you take your shoes off now?
Because we're working on balance, and when we work on balance, it's just
Those little foot muscles like we were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, Colleen took the heavier one. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard if yours is heavier than mine. We're gonna stand on one foot.
And 10
pass.
times, and 10 times the other way.
Yep, pass the kettlebell bell 10 times clockwise, 10 counter.
Just like kettle again. And then marches. Okay, cool. So you have a little bend in your knee. Athletic position. Real good.
And you're gonna just try to keep your foot flat?
You're doing that tripod stance, right? It's
Yep.
your big foot, or your big toe, your little toe, and your heel make a tripod. So you're trying to have your weight balanced evenly between those 3 spots. So you're not too heavy on the outside, not too heavy on your heel. Get a little burn in my calf.
Yeah, I did 2 that time.
Yeah.
I don't normally. Oh no, sorry.
So how many times do you go around?
10 clockwise,
Each way.
and then 10 counterclockwise, and then you switch feet and do 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise on the other foot.
Yeah.
And the heavier the kettlebell, the harder it is.
More challenging.
Which I think Colleen has a heavier one than me.
What's weight do you have right now?
8 kg. You must have 10 kg. Kilograms. So
I have 10 kilograms, like
times
22 pounds.
So, yeah, yours is easy math.
What should the guys do?
Oh gosh.
Add another 10 pounds.
Although I don't know, our boys don't do that. I lift more than our guys most days.
One of the guys with
I hope they don't watch this video.
one of the guys with the walking drills that we do like this had like a 25-pound weight.
That's pretty good.
I think it was Sean. I looked at
Oh yeah,
it.
Sean can handle that.
I was impressed.
Ryan Hill, come on.
This is awful, Colleen.
Love you, Ryan.
Ugh.
I can't do this because I'm laughing too hard now.
I think is it one time? 1 minute each leg.
1 minute each leg, one time.
So now we get to play tug of war. Which
Sorry.
I always don't want, I should want, but I don't want Shelby as a partner.
Oh
She's
yeah,
like,
Shelby's rough.
She's so good.
Okay,
She's
ready? We'll wait till it's 15 seconds. Okay, go. So
you just kind of like pull.
To like try and knock your partner off balance. Should you use both hands? You're using one hand.
I use one hand.
I don't know.
Cheater, two hands. What I like to do is I like to pull tight and then like make it loose.
Go up, go down. It's good for the glute too.
Yeah.
I feel like glute burning.
And calf again.
Yeah. And core actually. If you do it right, it should be in your core too.
10 seconds.
Almost there.
Oh.
It's kind of a fun game. Okay, switch. Oh, shake out the leg.
5 seconds, just until we.
Yeah, just until you switch
Not
sides.
very long. Oh no.
You're switching legs though, so you're not like really
fatigued.
overworking the same muscle, yeah. We do a lot of, we don't really do like heavy lifts and then take a bunch of break. We like work different muscle groups while we rest the muscle group you just worked. So it's like more circuit stuff. You never really stop moving the whole time. Which is a good use of your time in the gym. You're not wasting time just sitting there on your phone. We have like 20 seconds. Gwen, do you want to tell your followers about what socks you like?
I love.
You weirdo.
We get super like nice, expensive socks in our packets, but I like to go and purchase my
That's a minute.
Air Jordan cotton socks. They are phenomenal. I mean, they're like $2, but they
Gwen
are.
is the only runner I know that runs in cotton socks.
They're the best. No one else has tried them. They are literally the best socks ever. They feel comfortable.
They're so thick.
They're the best. Don't knock them till you try them. I don't think you've ever tried them.
I have never tried to run in those. I like the little thin, like little.
But you're wearing no socks today.
Right now I'm wearing no socks.
I could never ever do that.
Yeah.
You run with no socks?
I wouldn't run with no socks. I steeplechase with no socks. Okay, we're doing marching now, right?
Marching, yep.
10,
And
is
I
it 10
actually
each?
hate it
10
when
each side?
Which
Marching?
what?
Is
10
it
on each
10
side.
on each side?
I actually think I love this. This is like a new one that Pascal's given
I like
us.
this one too.
I can tell like it really, for me, I've been struggling since having Stanley activating my core, like when I run, and this, you cannot stay in, like it's really easy to like go to the side,
Right.
but you can't stay in position without activating that core.
Trying to have as little movement up top as possible, right?
Yep, which is so hard.
Ideally, if you were just looking at us waist high, you wouldn't know what was going on down below. I haven't been counting, have you?
You what?
I wasn't counting.
No, I haven't. We're supposed to do 10. You're probably done. You started before me.
Just do it until I
Gwen,
feel
with
like
all
that's
that
enough.
strength stuff you know now, do you think
I'm gonna switch.
Okay.
it would have benefited your triathlon career if you did it more? Or do you think that you'd just been doing too much?
I think it's just different with running. because you're doing it so often, like in triathlon, I was only running 30 miles a week. So when you do something and you're running 100 plus miles a week and you're just doing it so often, you really need to keep your body healthy. And this is like, I think, a really good way to do that.
Do you think because running is so much, you're just doing the same movement, like
Exactly.
repetitive, there's no, you're not using any side to side, you're not using your core, your upper body, like when you're swimming?
That's exactly it. Like in swimming, you get rotation, right? And you
Right.
use your upper body and you kind of get all the muscles. But in running, you just use those same.
You're just forward motion all
Yep.
day long.
Colleen knows she's a swimmer.
LOL. A swimmer who doesn't flip turn.
Have you seen her stroke? It's the most graceful stroke.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's like, it's so like,
Oh, that's nice. And then I get to the wall and I'm like, touch, go.
That's fine. Hi there. Do you have a class at 11?
We do.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Set up a bit later.
10 minutes.
What's next?
Core. In and out.
Should we just-
movement patterns between your knees and do either side flip over. We could definitely, I think, get through core before we
let's
have
do
to
it
move.
quick.
So we need these guys.
Matt.
Do we have
Amy
another
stole,
one of these?
Amy stole it. She
Oh,
came in
Amy
here and
took
stole
it. What?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go steal it
She
back.
needed it. I don't think it matters the weight.
Did someone steal our
Some like walking
red ball?
weighted stuff, I think.
Can I steal it back?
I don't know, I need to look again.
Are you done? Okay.
They're gonna need it.
Cool.
Just go and steal it back.
Steal it back.
Okay. What's first, Colleen?
So grab a fourish, pound med ball, push up position, hands on the ball, hold tight in seconds, moving patterns, and then back and do 3, flip back over, flip back over, flip back over. So 3 times.
Okay.
So you're gonna do like plank position with your hands on the med ball, 10-second hold. And then we have a series of movement patterns that you do, all of them 10 times. So the first one is forward and back, 10 times. They're little movements, but it's hard because you're, on this little tiny ball. And then left and right 10 times. Try not to move your whole rest of your body. And then circles to the right 10 times and to the left 10 times. Same thing with the shoulders too, where like shoulders are back and down. And then the last one is like you're dipping into your shoulders and then pushing out. You do that 10 times. And then 10-second hold again, right?
Oh, is there a 10-second hold at the end? I think
Woo!
so. I'd never do that.
We used to do a figure 8 one too, but he got that one.
Well, then I gotta do at least the hold.
Yeah, hold 10 seconds. And then flip over on your back.
I don't use a med ball for this because I find with tights,
Too slippery.
yeah. but you
Doesn't
can
really matter. You just have to have something that you can squeeze your knees in, really. And you have your head up, your like core really tight, and you go 3 times back and forth. And then 3 seconds, or 3
in and out?
times here, right?
Oh, like,
Figure 8.
yep.
And then in and out to like your shoulders.
I think Colleen's skipping a few. So I thought there's a circle, is there not a circle right, circle left?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We'll do this 3 more times. We can get better at it.
Or we can do the circle right, circle left now.
Yeah. It's just 3 times each. So we have to do that 3 times?
And then you go back over. I think this time he wanted us to do passes.
Oh,
Passes with the push-up. So we'll start
that's
this
hard.
like, here. Actually, passes are like this, right?
Yeah, and then you roll it.
Yeah.
And I'm really bad at this because you're supposed to not move your hips at all.
Your lower body. You have your feet wider. You put your feet closer together, it's a lot harder.
Okay.
Do the same thing on your back. So see if we can get it right this time.
I think it's
Side to side.
circle right, circle left,
Figure
8,
eight.
in and out to the side, in and out to the side. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, and then circle right for 3, 2, 3, circle left, 1, 2, 3, then in and out for 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in and out to the left for 3, and then in and out to the right for 3. Am I wrong about this?
I think in and out to the right and to the left. It's like this.
Oh, yeah.
As
Look.
long as you're moving them around in different directions
Oh.
and getting different angles.
Okay, last one.
This one is with a push-up.
Ooh.
You do the same thing.
Only 5 though, yeah?
5 each. 10 push-ups.
Yeah. So we're just doing like a plank on the Swiss ball and then bringing one knee up and holding for about a second and then switching. And you're trying to keep, like all these other exercises we've been doing, everything stable except for that leg that's moving. And I try to keep my back flat because I always want to hunch.
Shoulders back and down.
10 each leg.
I'm slow. No.
You should come close, but you don't need
You don't
to,
have
no.
Okay. We do launches. Do you want to toss first or?
Oh, you know, are we
Yeah,
doing
move
Russian
back
twist? What are we
first.
doing?
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
like back and forth?
Yeah,
or are we doing
yeah, yeah.
Russian twist.
I forgot about Russian twist.
Russian twist on the ball.
So here your like upper body's on the ball. And you're in a glute bridge position, right?
Yep.
Then you just go side to side. Could be using a heavier ball here for this too.
How many times, Colleen?
I think it's 10 each, right?
I trust you.
When you come up, you should only have one shoulder on the ball.
So 10 each side.
Yeah. Those glutes activated so your hips don't drop. Did you show them our view, Talbot? Where we're
Not yet. Tell us why we got kicked out of our other room. Tell them why
wow.
we changed locations.
There was a class that was going on at Nike, which is pretty cool. All the Nike employees, if they sign up, they can use the gyms here, and then they have classes that they can use that come with their membership, so they can do Pilates, yoga.
Cool for them, sucks for us.
Yeah, but yeah, so we just...
They had a class at 11, so we got booted.
But it's beautiful outside.
We're out
so
here, yeah, it's actually really nice out here.
I'm actually kind of happy.
Okay, let's use that one because that ball is a little bit bigger. This one's a little
Oh,
small.
you're just tossing to me.
Yeah.
Couldn't we do it both at the same time? You go on your ball?
Oh, I guess so.
Let's do it together.
Okay. We'll save time,
So
too.
we're just going to do med, ball.
I don't know how far away I should be from you.
I have no idea. That's a good question. Do you think me further?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
Ready?
And these, if you don't have a partner... Oh, no! Tell me, can you kick us that one? That was me. It's actually good if you make your partner work because it's harder. I just wasn't strong enough. But if you don't have a partner, you can do it against a wall.
Yeah. You can use a heavier ball for more challenge too.
Yep. And I always find like the hardest part is when you catch it. Oh, sorry, bad throw.
It's okay.
You want your core to be tight.
That was a little long. I'm making you reach them.
That's good.
I'm seeing what your arm reaches.
You're testing my limits. That was 10, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It felt like 10.
Now, what's our last one? Or is that it?
That was 3, right?
That was it.
Yeah.
Now we're done with core.
Done with
now
core.
We move on to arms.
I think we have like walking, shoulder press, and all that stuff next, right?
This always kills my screen time. I have a count, like...
Because it's still on?
Well, because every time I look at it, I have
I see what you're saying.
more screen time.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to use a 12 for this. Suitcase carry. Oh, he says 25 seconds each side.
Waiter, suitcase.
I don't have a heavier weight though. Let's just do the normal. Halos.
Yep, so do a minute. So, waiter,
Halos
suitcase,
both way,
Haley,
heartbeat.
halos. I just got 3 memorized. That's it.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna go for a minute. We're starting with waiter.
I'll get
walk,
my
right?
timer out.
Oh, you got a timer too? You let me know when you go.
Okay, ready? Go.
Oh, we're starting with suitcase carry.
Right?
Sure. I thought it was waiter, but I don't know.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
We do both on both sides, right?
Yeah. So we do a minute walking with a weight, a minute each side, and we're trying to pretend like you're carrying a suitcase
Around the airport.
around the airport, which nobody does these days because everyone has rollers.
Wheelie, yeah.
But that's okay.
We have a duffel bag. You have to hold it out from your body a little bit.
Duffel bag. People have duffel bags.
Yeah. Right?
Mhm.
Is that a thing that people do? I would never have a duffel bag. Too much energy being wasted.
What about, well, isn't a backpack essentially the same thing or no? That's
No. So much easier to carry it like on your back than
If
holding
I'm
it
going
out.
to a race, I always make Pat carry my backpack. I'm like, oh, well, now that we have a kid, it's nice to just put everything in the stroller.
You recommending that Colleen get a stroller?
Stop. Switch.
That was a minute switch
I'll
side.
be going through Europe on the trains with a 60-pound suitcase, a backpack, all kinds of. Or on and off the trains.
Colleen could get a stroller to push pie around in.
True, yes.
That would actually work.
I have a 5-month-old puppy who isn't very good at walking. She actually could use a stroller. Oftentimes we're walking and then she just lays down on the sidewalk.
Aww.
In the middle of the sidewalk.
But she's cute.
She is cute. And then everyone's like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, you think it's cute because you're not walking her right now. Kevin just texted me saying that she's still sleepy from yesterday's dog park.
Oh.
She's been sleeping all morning.
Tuck her out.
Yes.
It's so cute.
We need to do that every day. She's so much better when she's sleepy.
Didn't you have puppy class yesterday too?
No. She's done with her puppy socialization classes.
Already?
Yeah. 5 sessions. We're on the wait list for the dog whisperer for
Ooh.
puppy training. Okay, switch.
Now we do waiter walk. So this I always struggle with, but you want to like lock out your elbow, right?
It's
no?
okay if your elbow's a little soft. You want to like pack your shoulder. So you don't have your shoulder like up like this. It's like packed into your shoulder socket.
Bring the shoulder down.
Yeah.
And you don't want to arch your back, which I think is really easy
So not
to
like
do.
this, but like sucking your shoulder into the socket. If that makes sense. And then your wrist is really strong, so no like wrist like that or anything. Your wrist is like super strong.
This is the
straight.
one when I started with the group. I was shocked.
And then you engage your core
I
too.
had like a 5-pound weight and I couldn't do it, and everyone else had 12 pounds.
Which is surprising because you had the swimmer arms.
I know, but it's just a little
It's
bit
just different. Yeah. You're not moving. The whole thing is to like not move. And the walking is just to like keep you, whoop, switch.
Well, I think the walking helps your core be activated.
Yeah,
Kinda like when we
if
did
you're
those
just it's so much
marching.
easier if you just stand there and do
Yep.
it. It's definitely an added challenge to be walking. It's so nice out right now.
I know. What are you gonna do when it gets to 90 with pie? Are you gonna do like baths
I don't know.
outside or little sprinklers?
I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, we have an air conditioning unit that we can roll into, like it's like a little floor unit thing.
Oh, nice.
But I usually don't break that out until like July.
Yeah, but it's gonna be 90.
But yeah, it's gonna be, although it won't be like inside will still be cool. Like inside will still be fine. It won't have had enough time to heat up.
That's true. And the
The
night
indoors
times are
yet.
still cooling down. Oh,
Yeah, the nighttime is so nice.
how much time?
Almost done. 8 seconds. Gwen's dying.
Yeah.
And then we have halos next.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
I'd be good at those.
What?
Yeah, you're strong with that sort of stuff?
Strong
I just carry
shoulders.
this all day long.
Oh, true.
The camera.
We have
that's
30
hilarious.
seconds each way. I can't hold my phone for this though.
No. I can, well, we'll hear it and then we'll.
Usually we have a watch. Yeah,
I have a watch.
I mean,
I can tell you time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Usually we have
Tell
a,
us 30 seconds, start and
clock.
stop, please.
Okay, starting in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So we're doing halos. We go 30 seconds one direction, clockwise, 30 seconds the other, counterclockwise. I actually don't know which direction we're going right now.
Yeah, just
going
30
counter.
seconds one way, 30 seconds the other way.
And you want to kind of keep, I'm going to explain it wrong, but the weight, so help me out, Colleen, the
You
weight
got it.
at the same like
Level.
level, yes, the whole way
So you're not like
around.
coming down and then up and down. You're just like right at your kind of
Step
like
rotation.
eyebrow
Thank you.
level the whole time.
And you can do this with like anything. It doesn't like kettlebell,
Yep.
free weight. If you're at home, you could, I don't know, could you fill a gallon jug of water?
Yeah, sure. Or like
That would seem hard.
a large, like a, 28-ounce can of tomatoes or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
I could just see
Switch.
people walking
Okay,
around their
so that was-
kitchens with tomato cans around their heads. Do we have these guys next?
Walking shoulder press,
Yeah.
2 times 5.
Yep. So you're just here.
And what are we trying to do here, Colleen?
I feel like the first part is like a row up to the shoulder, and then you switch your grip, and then shoulder press up from there, and then come down like nice. Everything is like nice and smooth. So you do 5 each, and then switch and do it 2 times through, so it's 10 total on each arm. I think that was 5.
Yeah, you've done 5 because I'm on the next arm.
I'm talking, not counting.
I was just gonna say I like it when you talk because I, for some reason, am not dead last, and I'm always dead last when I do these. Like always slow.
I feel like I'm slow in core too. Some people speed through core so fast. I'm definitely slow.
Shelby.
Shelby's a speed demon core. She's fast at everything.
Exactly.
On the track, in the gym.
Off the starting line,
Yeah.
up the stairs. I'm still shocked from like.
She's like a puppy.
Yes.
She has puppy energy at age 26. Do you think we'll be here tomorrow, Gwen, or at Dunaway?
That's a good question.
Last week they were here, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if that was just, he's either like
Race
made the
week.
switch to here
That was
or
race
because
week.
they had races.
Yeah. Don't know either.
How many of these are you doing each?
5 each arm.
2 sets of 5 each.
Yeah, but you twice through.
I think that was 5.
Yeah.
One
Now
more
we
for extra, just for good measure.
need an extra.
Okay, I think that
We need to look. I don't know if we're done.
we might be doing the standing ones next. I left my phone over here.
Should we just do standing big, circle halos, 10 and left?
Standing each direction. Oh, walking heartbeat.
I know, but we already did the shoulder press and we didn't need to do that one.
Oh, you're right.
So I was thinking we'd swap them, but we
Sure.
can.
Standing, big circle halos, 10 times each direction. And then circuits, and then ladder. And that's it.
All right, so this is,
Just standing for this one.
yeah. It's the same thing we did before, but you're trying to make it bigger. Oh, Colleen's good at making it a bigger halo. Mine is like a centimeter bigger.
I feel like it's the same size too. I never feel like they're much bigger.
And I really feel this like in my core when I do these.
I feel it in my shoulders.
Well, I feel my shoulders too, but. And these are 10.
10 each way.
Yeah, 10 left, 10 right. Hi!
Courtney's in there. I like the next series that we're doing.
Is it like the RDL
Yeah.
deep squats?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Really? I like this set.
It's a good one though. It's like stretching but also strength.
Yeah. So I think it's a little different. We have only one set except for repeating half lunge row and
sweet.
kettlebell swings. So deep squats, RDL, windmill, deep squat with movements, half lunge with kettlebell, kettlebell swings, reach lunges,
And
and then leg series bonus on the end.
And then we'll probably have to repeat the lunge row and kettlebell swings.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm going to use this for my deep squats. I don't think for these first, I think this one's not about strength as much as mobility.
Getting the mobility, yeah. You're
Explain
going
what we do, Colleen.
like as deep as you can into your squat and hold for like 3-5 seconds.
And I always like push my elbows out at
To
my
push
knee.
your knees out, yeah. And then you just squeeze your knees in a little bit too.
Reminds me of like squatty potties.
Or what are those things that are supposed to help you
Go to
poop
the
in a
bathroom,
more
yeah.
natural position on
Yep.
your toilet?
But so
Have one of those?
do we have one?
No, so I have one of those.
Do you really?
No.
Pat wants one. He really wants one. So
I could see Pat wanting one of those.
this is 4,
Yep.
and we're doing 5.
And then windmills, right?
Yeah.
How long do you hold it?
3 to
35 seconds. It's a little hold at the bottom.
So explain windmills for us.
Windmills is another core one, right? Where your
Yep.
shoulders packed, just like your walking drill. You're not like hiking up, but then you reach your arm to your knee or your fingers to your knee and come up, engaging the core. 10 times each side. Nice and controlled. Sometimes when I do this, I hit the emergency button on my Apple Watch and it starts going off like
Oh, because it taps
an
it, yeah.
alarm, yeah. And then
Deep
with
squats with
movements, yeah,
So we
the
come
same
down. Yep.
first movement.
And then you do, the first movement we're going to do is
5 curls.
Biceps curls. Yep, we just do 5.
And then come up. Back down.
Heartbeats.
Yep.
I always think this one's super hard. So you just kind of bring your arms into your chest and out as far as you can go.
5 of those.
You explain this next one because this one's
5 bootstrappers. So you go down into a deep squat, and then it's like you're hiking a football. You just like bring it back and forward 5 times. You straighten your legs each time. I keep my elbows glued to my knees. And then go back up. And I think we have
oh yeah, stretches.
RDL stretch and hip flexor stretch.
Yeah.
So a nice little break. Oh.
What are we stretching right here? Hamstrings.
Hamstrings, back of the knees, glutes. Few seconds. And you drop your weight. Hip flexor stretch. Check my phone, make sure
Next, we're gonna
I'm
do
not forgetting anything.
half lunge row, and then we're gonna need a heavier weight for our kettlebell swings.
Yeah,
What do you have there?
that's a 20.
Okay, we can
Pound.
use that.
Yeah, 10 kilograms, 22 pounds. And then reach lunges. And then we do twice for the half lunge row and kettlebell swings.
What are you doing with these right now? Those are just stretches?
This is just, yeah, a hip flexor stretch.
After we do those deep squats, it's just good to stretch out your hips, flexors,
Every time you come into that squat, you're like really
jamming them.
jamming your hips. So,
We're stretching
Stretch
it
it
out
out.
before we start moving on again.
yeah. So rows, right, and then
So 10,
tuck up, and then kettlebell swings next.
10 left, 10 right. So you're just kind of getting a good
Half kneeling.
chest kind of forward a little bit, and you just bring the arm up. Works the, see my biology, triceps.
Triceps. Back of the arm. And shoulder.
Yeah.
You can also do them like on a bench.
Yep.
Like if you had a bench, you could kneel on a bench. What does Pascal say to you?
He always says I don't get enough forward lean when I do this.
Oh.
I stand up too straight.
Oh. There you go. So if you stand up straight, you're like more front of the arm, kind of.
Yeah, and I just don't think it's
This
as
gets
good
your
of-
triceps better
Yeah.
to lean over. Okay.
I'm gonna let.
Do you want this one?
I want you to do kettlebell swings.
I need a heavier one than that.
Oh, you have heavier than
Yeah.
that? Showing me up. Showing me up. I want Colleen to explain this one though, because I don't think I have perfect technique. But I feel like everyone knows how to do a kettlebell swing. No. As long as we can get back in somewhere.
Oh, it's too loud.
Colleen, I'm going to let you explain this one because I don't think I'm great at
Oh gosh.
technique.
I don't know if I'm great at it either, but you're basically like doing a RDL in the back where your butt comes back and your back is really straight. And you're not using, you should be using your glutes and your hamstring to swing the kettlebell forward, like you're not getting it out of your back at all. It's easy to hurt your back on this one. So you're coming back. I don't want to hit Gwen.
Sorry, I know.
No, you're
I'll
good.
move.
I'm gonna swing into you. And then use your glutes to like power the kettlebell forward. Your arms are just a pendulum. You're not working your arms at all. Come to the top and you squeeze your glutes. That's it.
Now we're going to do 8 times reach lunges.
Lunges next.
Should we start way on the end?
Sure.
I always struggle with balance on these ones.
Just plain old reach lunges, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are tough for balance for sure. Is that Colleen?
Is Shalane?
Colleen is down there. One of the
Colleen?
PTs.
Oh, yeah. I was like, you're Colleen. Who's Colleen?
Colleen's down there.
Okay, so this we're gonna do a lunge, but it's a reach lunge. So we get up in a position, come down like a normal lunge, but then you gotta reach forward as far as you can.
Really
come
good for
back.
that high hamstring. Makes my high hammy sore.
And we're
So
doing, oh boy.
your knee still doesn't come past your toes, but your upper body is reaching forward. And you come up with your knee high between each one.
And with the toe pointed up when you come
But
up, right?
flexed, yes. Dorsal flexed.
We're gonna do 8 each leg.
Are you counting?
I think that was a 4.
That's about right.
That was 5, I think. We never do 8.
I guess just because we're doing one set.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was 7 or 8.
I have one more. Like
One more, just
a half more.
for good measure.
Okay, now we're gonna repeat the swings and
And
the rows.
the rows, right? Yeah.
Should we do the rows first?
Yeah. This one.
Okay.
Half squat. Core is still engaged in this.
I just noticed we're both holding our tummies.
I think it's like tell me to engage my core. I do
That's
that.
what I do. I
It's a
like
cue.
like when I want something to work, like if I don't feel like my glutes are activating or my core.
Like tap them or
Yes, I tap them.
We actually call our, I don't know if we said this already, but call our whole gym session, we call it core. Even though we're not doing like crunches for an hour.
No, but really everything.
But
works for
everything you
core.
do, you engage your core. So we just call it all core.
Or you want it to engage your core. You're not doing it right if it's not engaging.
Right. Okay. And then kettlebell swings.
Swings, yep, I need that one. 20 again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we
That's
have our
it for-
leg series.
There are, oh yeah, that's right.
One set of the leg series. So we're going to do 10 reps of a body squat, standing lunge with hop, skaters, and jump
squat.
Okay. So this, I mean, I always feel like wimpy when I do this with no weight, but it gets so tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, everything's body weight with this, which is easy because you don't need any tools. So start with just 10 body weight lunge or squats. Nice and deep.
Make sure you're activating those glutes.
You could do this with a band around your knees if you,
Dang, that'd be hard.
you know.
Yeah.
It's not quite a weight, but it still cues you to activate your glutes more. Push your knees out.
What's wrong, Talbot?
No, I was looking at how much
Battery life?
memory I had left.
Uh-oh.
No, we're good. We're fine.
I thought you went and bought a memory card today.
That was just for audio.
Oh, okay.
10 lunges, standing lunges. Drop that knee all the way down to the ground.
The back knee.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh, you don't touch the ground, but you're not going like here, you know?
And again, the same thing we've been saying with the front one.
Yep.
Don't let the knee go past the toes.
Yeah, if you're finding your knee goes over your toes, you're just not, your legs aren't spread
Great
apart
position.
enough.
Yep. Now same thing, but jump, right?
Yep. So
In that same position. Yeah, go ahead.
you don't like, well, we can show them. You don't move your feet really, they just come up.
Skaters.
Skaters.
You're gonna go that way first?
Sure.
Explain this one, Colleen.
I don't really feel like a skater when I do this, but you're kind of like leaping out.
It's like a speed skater
And
kind
you
of.
catch your, yeah, I just don't feel, they're so aggressive, but you like leap out and catch yourself. So on the left side, that left glute is going to be doing all the work
And then
to
your
stabilize.
back leg kind of like goes
Kinda swing
behind
back.
you.
So just hold for like a second, stabilize, and then go back.
How many of these?
10 each. 10 each side. Bill.
Oh, that wasn't 10?
I think I have one more. Okay. Then jump squat.
Jump squats, 10 jump squats. Everyone knows these, right?
Yeah, they're easy.
You go down to the ground.
But easy to explain.
Whew.
Letters. All right, well, thanks for following along. I know it's kind of a long video. It took us a long time to do it, but hopefully you can just kind of have your phone on when you're in the gym and follow along with us. Hope it's helpful and you get some good sore muscles the next day. Let us know what you think. Comment below in Gwen's channel and let us know. It was fun.
Awesome. Just give a shout out to Colleen. You can follow her on social media.
At Stevel Squigs.
That's right. She does a lot of fun things. She doesn't have her braid in her hair today, but she does Fast Braid Friday. You should check it out. It's all
Yes.
about empowerment and feeling strong and performing better because you feel good about yourself, which I think is a really positive message that I love.
Nailed it.